Hey everybody, it's Iris, and today we're going to be talking about audio in the context of video editing. While not every project is going to necessitate you carrying around a bunch of fancy microphones, your projects do deserve some post-production love, so let's talk about that. Before we even get started on talking about editing the audio, let's talk about how you can prevent bad audio from even happening. My biggest and probably most important tip is to record in a quiet space. Environmental room noise is extremely annoying to viewers, so try to turn off any fans or AC you've got going in the background. If you're recording with any type of software or equipment, please do a sound test. I'm begging you. When you're doing the sound test, try your very best to get your subject to speak in their video speaking voice. When you have more introverted or quieter subjects, they're naturally going to speak quieter when doing a sound test. So maybe give them a few lines that they're already going to be speaking during the video to get the best test possible. When you're doing the sound test, monitor your decibel levels. The standard is -2 to -12, that's kind of the range you want to shoot for, but to be honest, I prefer -16 to -6. This ensures if you have any loud or extremely extroverted subjects, they're not going to scream or make a huge spike that's going to ruin your audio. If you don't have recording equipment, that's totally fine. You can use your camera's internal microphone. I'm going to be honest with you, it's not going to be that good, but there are ways to ensure that it's still usable. Probably the simplest thing to do, that almost everybody forgets, is to put your camera on a tripod. This will make sure that you won't have any handheld motion noise when recording. The next way to make sure that your camera audio is usable is to stay a natural distance away. If you're a little too close, you're going to get these huge spikes that are going to be unusable. But if you go too far away, it's going to be so quiet. A lot of cameras have automatic gain control, which pretty much means they adjust the input volume while they record. So try not to make any suddenly loud or suddenly quiet noises while recording. Now that we've covered how to prevent bad audio, let's talk about how to edit your audio. Before we get started, just a quick note, I am going to be using iMovie, but pretty much everything we're talking about today can be done in any beginner software. I'll link to some of my favorites in the description. Now let's finally talk about editing your audio. First thing we're going to do is work on balancing. Start by detaching your audio from your video clips by highlighting both of the clips, right-clicking, and selecting Detach Audio. Without pressing play, you can probably see that waveform of audio 1 is way bigger than the waveform of audio 2, meaning clip 1 is louder than clip 2. Throughout your video, you want your waveforms to stay at relatively consistent levels, so instead of dragging one clip way up or way down, we're going to have them meet in the middle. Go to Audio 1, click on the white line dissecting the middle and drag down. Go to Audio 2, click on the white line and drag up. If this is a more casual project, it's totally fine to eyeball where they lay up. Just make sure the waveforms are at relatively consistent peaks. Let's take a listen. But let's say you want your audio to fade in and out, or you're working on smooth L and J cut transitions. Go check out our video on that if you want. Shameless plug. It's really simple. Detach your audio and bring your mouse to the left or right end of the audio track. Now click on the white ball with a black dot on it and drag into the center. You've just created an audio fade. Audio fades are great to use at both the beginning and ends of your videos because you can ease your audience into the sound. Let's take a listen. That's pretty much all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.